illustrate and I guess articulate our issues that we were facing in the room and be able to convey that back in a quick message. Actually, as a quick image, I can really understand what was happening, who was speaking, what their key messages were. So we were looking to achieve the ability to illustrate and I guess articulate our issues that we were facing in the room and be able to convey that back in a quick message. So one of the key things we're trying to achieve was lots of different media formats and have the ability for whatever people's personal preference to be able to digest information that was discussed in the room if they weren't able to attend or wanted a quick recap. So we'd done some podcasting around sort of the audio people. We'd done some articles afterwards summarising it if people like to have a read. And then we'd sort of taken on your services to do sort of an illustration to go, actually, as a quick image, I can really understand what was happening, who was speaking, what their key messages were. And also with them being more sort of hack sessions and interactive, it was a case of the thoughts that people were getting down and have them illustrated as well so people can get the key messages. The key reason for choosing live illustration was the ability to have sort of them in the room as well. I think it's very easy to come afterwards and just think, oh, whatever's produced, we'll quickly produce sort of a graphic or whatever else, or little caricatures about people, what they said. But I think sometimes it's very easy to look back in hindsight and go, oh, we've missed that. And I think it's just easy to sit in the room and just have that captured as part of the event because you're part of the conversation, even if in the cases of yourselves, not subject matter experts in sort of engineering and not expected to be, but you've got the ability to go, well, I can see where the conversation's going and you can pick out the key messages of what people keep saying or they keep using the same words, and it's the ability to capture that and go, right, at lunch, Becky came across and sort of showed off the work she'd done, and then at the end of the day she showed it off as well. And it's just like, oh yeah, that we are sort of getting somewhere with this sort of conversation. We are getting to the point of these are the key issues that we need to go and solve as sectors to be able to produce something that we can then re-articulate back out. The value is starting from something that we've now achieved. All of the events we've run, we've always started from something. And if that was the foundation, we knew some of the pieces of previous work that we pulled in and say, here's an infographic or here's something else that's been produced. We knew they all weren't great. But what they did was they enabled people to have a conversation. That sucks because of this reason. Rather than starting from a blank sheet of paper, they've gone, this is what this means. And I believe, and what I sort of really enjoyed about working with yourselves was Becky's now given us that new layer of, we've now started again of this new foundation layer that somebody else can build on and do something else. And it's all about convening that conversation where we've now got a new starting point to say, we've had some events, we've built on something a little bit more, and we can now start moving forward again and again to get towards making the improvements we're trying to achieve.